Hello, welcome to best ranked mode moments of F1 2021, starting at the Circuit of Mexico. And having a decent reaction time and getaway. Already some tangling in front of me, so I can take a slipstream and have better momentum than the person in P6. Pulling out on the inside, then about to brake for turn 1. Very late on the brakes, as you can see, almost hitting another car. Now in P5, and having some luck with these guys battling, leaving a door open for me. And having a clean run onto the next turn. And I take the third position, but someone tags me on the inside there, you can see. And he got my position back. But I'm still kind of onto him in this very slow section. And now got the outside on this upcoming left-hander and getting him on the outside whilst staying on the track. Yeah, one of my smoothest moves ever. I don't know how I did that. I left him enough room, and yeah, a really great moment. And from then on it was a pretty lonely race. And then in lap 5 the person in P2 crashed, so I got another position. And with that brilliant start, I'm finishing in P2. Then on to Belgium at Spa, starting P8. And someone takes someone else out. And I braked way too late there, but I got two positions in a very clean way. And I have to say, this was not even my intention, because this was the first race of the day that I did, and I had to get used to the brakes. And then that happened, so the funny thing is, I even kept between the track limits. And then I went on to win the race, because I took the lead from someone who spun out of the bus stop chicane.
Thank you. I need a moment.
And apparently I got from last to first. Not too hard though with 8 people. And on to the last race of this video at Ricard, starting in P3. Not getting a great launch. The guy behind me definitely having a better start. Now car behind me taking a look on the outside. But quite difficult to overtake in that turn. So this track is actually quite controversial among F1 fans. Because it's a test circuit and there's just only asphalt runoff. It's kind of boring. But the layout is actually quite cool. It has some nice quick turns and racing is very well doable. So I used to hate it, but it's enjoyable to drive around here. And I've definitely come to appreciate it more. Now especially this part of the track is really great. Throw a car into this long right-hander. Actually 2 right-handers, technically I think. And in lap 2 the car behind me catching up a little bit because of the slipstream. And once the DRS gets enabled, it might be difficult to actually maintain this position. So 1 lap later, again on the back straight. As you can see, his rear wing is open. But I also had DRS, so I can still maintain my position for now. But now he's in my slipstream. And he's using a bit more ERS than me. So I could have held him off. But I'm conservative with my ERS deployment, and then he gets past me, and as you can see his lights are already flashing. So the fight over this position surely is not over yet. And also notice how we are pretty close to the people in P1 and 2. And that's actually key to what's going to happen now, because we're kind of bunched up here and I saw there was an opportunity coming in some way. And they all did not want to cross the DRS detection line first, so I just went straight through and passed 3 cars. And into the lead. Not having DRS though, so the person behind me is going to be able to catch up. As you can see. Placing an attack on the inside, but he does not manage to make it work, so I can keep my position for now. And now that I look back, I actually should have left the person behind past, because he has 2 seconds of time penalty. Could have hung on in his DRS, but that's all in hindsight. And now he's behind me looking on the inside, even bumping me again. And I got the inside for the next turn. So then he went on my outside off the track. Then he overtook me outside of the track, which should be an illegal overtake. And then he crosses the DRS detection line first. So I'm gonna have DRS on the start finish, which is great. because otherwise I was going to lose some positions, surely. Now getting attacked from the outside here on my right, but I can still maintain the lead. But it's going to be very difficult on the back straight to then also maintain the lead, because I'm not going to have DRS then. It's funny, the top 5 is within about 1.5 seconds from each other. Pretty interesting, and a nice close battle. Now heading on to the back straight, another track limit warning. And no DRS, so I'm gonna be in trouble. And defending on the middle a little bit, braking late. And having to leave space, and there he goes. Nikita Mazepin in the lead. And a very small chance of actually retaking the lead. Going through Senior. And through this first part one more time. And then the leader actually making no mistakes, so it's going to be near impossible. Actually, through the last hairpin, people tend to leave a gap open, as you can see here. But going for it right there is quite risky. So yeah, just taking P2 this race, and considering everything that happened, I'm okay with that result. But anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed.